Beauty Bay have been not so subtly sneak peeking and hinting that they're coming out with a new palette. It is meant to be limited edition. It's coming out tomorrow. And this is what it looks like. It's the Daydreamer palette. Let's have a little chat about this. And I want to say a massive thank you to both Daniela and Ceri for letting me know about this. I so appreciate it. This is going to retail for €20 and it is, as I said, limited edition. They had kind of been showing like a lot of pinks and purples, and you can see that in this palette, but it isn't exactly a copy of things that they'd done before of their love notes. This does feel a little bit different, but I will say it is very much in the realm of Daywalker. But do you know what I am quite excited about? Right, I love their mattes. I think they're really, really great, but we haven't seen many duochromes from them. The last time we saw something like that was at Christmas when they came out with that gorgeous little 9-pan palette, which quite frankly stole the show. But there are 2 duochromes in that. There's the shade Imagine That, which is a warm violet shimmer with gold flecks, and the shade Escape, which is a green and blue shimmer with flecks of pink. It does somewhat frustrate me though that they never take the best pictures of their swatches. Like, this is a 20-pan palette. Where are the other 8 shades? We know there are 8 more shades. Show the whole thing. It's really strange. Anyways, we'll all still go off and buy it. Maybe not all of us, but quite a few of us will. I know I will, because I do quite like the look of this. And there are some pastels in this, and it's been a while since they've done any sort of pastels, and I'm kind of interested in it to see what the story is. I have seen a couple of colour stories like this, you know, with the neutrals and the greens and the pinks and the purples. Although this is a lot more neutral leaning, like we're talking about essentially just a handful of colours. So if you're not into that, if you don't want anything with a bunch of neutrals, maybe give a little skip on this. I personally quite like the look of this. I can think of a few things to look at, like it is nice. This is where I'm going to be gross and disgusting. I do have an affiliate link, so if you want to use that, blah, blah, blah. There you go, it'll be down below. See this little kind of quint? I die for this. I think that is absolutely beautiful. And I think the more that you look at the palette, you can kind of see that it's a big 20-pan palette, but there's also like little mini palettes in it. And of course, I like the fact that the packaging remains the same. I can stack them all together. That pleases me. I'm interested to see what this all looks like once I get my gross little hands on it. Because this is, I've already like hit add to wish list. It's happened. It's going to happen. I will get this. And it does look like it's fairly pigmented. Like even with a pastel, it does seem to be giving you that level that you need for it to show up. Is it a safe colour story? Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that. I do feel like it's quite nice to see something like this coming up to Valentine's Day. It isn't that cliched thing. However, there's a few that seem to be doing this, which is really interesting. Do you know what I find bizarre? I've already, by the way, added this to my wish list over on Beauty Bay because I'm gross. There's already 11 reviews over there, and most of them are put down as being incentivized reviews. So it's obviously people who've gotten them through PR. So quite interesting. And if for some reason you don't believe me, I mean, how dare you? Do you see here, we have the reviews on this palette. You can even see she's put in a picture of the palette. There's one incentivized review. This one is just verified reviewer, another verified reviewer, incentivized review, incentivized review, incentivized review. I do appreciate the fact that they're putting that forward, but yeah, just beware of that. Like, a lot of these reviews are essentially people from PR. Not that they're not going to give you their accurate indications, but something to remember. I'm excited about this. I'm absolutely going to get it. I pretty much have all of the Beauty Bay palettes so far. I know, look, let's not even get into that. Normally there's some codes that you can use to get some money off, but I mean, it is already very affordable, so I'm not going to crib and moan about that. I do have a few other things on my basket, so this is kind of tipping me over the edge and get me to the point of like, twist my rubber arms, why don't you? Anyways, I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. I'll definitely be picking it up tomorrow. So yeah.